This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Within Cal Poly's campus lies a student-run radio station called KCPR. Within the past few years, they've garnered the attention of the local California men's colony. I decided to speak with the general manager of KCPR so I could find out if the CMC still sends the station fan mail.
I am in charge of everything that happens here. So we function as a multimedia platform, so we produce our own original content, write articles, have talk shows, music, and my job is to coordinate that and our marketing efforts and create one cohesive platform that distributes everything across all those. We're one of the only radio stations here that doesn't just view itself as a radio station. We put on events frequently, we create our own videos, and we kind of view ourselves as platform agnostic at this point, where whatever we do, we just want you to know about it. We don't care if you're listening online, on air, or just looking at it on Facebook. We just want you to see what we're making. When I first joined, we got a ton of jail mail. It was just something that with the punk music that was really, really prevalent around 3 years ago here, was really common, and as that music's kind of faded out within the staff, we've actually gotten significantly less mail than we did before.
At KCPR, I'm DJ Space Dog. I have a show Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. and I've been on the station since fall of 2014. It makes me happy to know that I'm making other people happy. And when someone calls in, even if they're not going to compliment me, if they just want to make a request, it's sort of like nice to know that at least one person's out there who is like kind of keeping up with me and that I'm, you know, not just talking into anything. Because when you do radio, like, it's not like there's a palpable like audience just like standing right there. You know, the only real-time feedback that you get is from a phone call or something. Especially at nighttime, our shows were a lot more, I would say, eccentric, and maybe that appealed to people that were in the men's colony at the time. And you know, if it's the middle of the night and you're not asleep and there's not a lot of options as to what you're going to entertain yourself with. So I guess the people who had radios were specifically a fan of this station. I mean, the thing about music is that there's so much music, and that runs like every spot and every spectrum of emotion, and certainly people that listen to us, I mean, if we're tapping into people's emotions and really bringing them something that's like special to them, that's awesome. But I mean, it's also awesome if someone just says like, what the fuck, I'm just going to turn on the radio and it happens to be KCPR and they're like, oh, this is a fun jam. So really it depends on like the individual and that song and that time of day and that moment, you know. Music can mean everything or nothing. That's what's so cool about it, is that it's not specific.